So continuing our look ahead to Friday's game against Finn Harps in what will be a last home league game of the season for the Super Saints in 2021. I'm joined by attacker Jay McClelland. Jay, how are you?
All good, Jamie, all good.
Thanks for jumping on, Jay. It feels like you guys have been at home for the last number of games in a row. Of course, the Friday, Monday FAI Cup games against Dundalk, the game against Bohemians, the game against Sligo Rovers, and sandwiched in between that big win away to Longford Town. So how would you reflect on the last few weeks?
So, positives, I think we've gone from beating Talk twice, Longford. We've got good run of form going on, and then obviously we've lost to Sligo there at the end. But I think at home with the fans, it's a huge boost. I think we've only lost one last 10. I think it was. We've been crazy form at home, and I think we can only pick that up going into the last home game of the season against Finn Harps.
Yeah, the home form, as you mentioned, has been so good, bar that last minute defeat to Shamrock Rovers, and then in the last week the draw with Bohemians, and then the defeat to Sligo. Every other game has been a win, and the first of those was that weekend when it was a Friday, Monday as well with Sligo and Finn Harps, when the fans were back with only 200, and it's risen now to full stadiums. And it's just been brilliant to be around it from my point of view, doing the commentaries. What's it been like on the pitch?
It's been amazing. It's been really good. I think from the start of the season with no fans, it's going to gradually up with more and more fans every week, and you can really hear the difference. Even getting family and friends in again, instead of just one or two, it's gone to 4 or 5 every week. So it's great, and I think it does give us a big boost in the last couple of minutes. I think, especially in the Bows game, where we started off very good, you can really hear the crowd and getting all behind us, and you can hear the Bows fans getting on their backs, and then it's going to switch in the second half. But then near the end, Pats fans come back onto us, and I think that's going to driven us on the last 10 minutes and most of the games.
Yeah, I think as well, it's I mean, even over the last couple of weeks when I'm putting up the kind of last time we've played a team on social media, for example, and it was in the first part of the season when you're playing teams in front of no fans, and then you look at the highlights of, say, the most recent games and the place is packed, and it's just so different. And I know everyone just had to get on with the behind closed doors, and the fans were so brilliant supporting from home, but the connection at Richmond, particularly when people have come back in, has just been really special, and it really does seem to have helped you guys.
Yeah, it really has. It is a special little bond, even because I'm on the wing, or on the wide. I kind of hear the Kamak kind of getting on there, helping you, giving you that extra boost, and it's the same on the other side as well. And it really does help every one of us.
Yeah, and I know from speaking to Alan a couple of moments ago, the manager, he spoke about, again, a really good week of training again this week. And even though European football is confirmed, there's a couple of important games against Harps and Waterford. They're both fighting at the other end to avoid ninth. And you guys are all playing, I'm sure, for places on the 28th as well. So, even though European football is confirmed, there's still a lot to play for the next couple of weeks, even before the final.
Something that we kind of looked at the start of the season, we wanted European football, and then since that's been confirmed, we want to keep going, keep pushing, keep winning, because it gives us momentum going into every single game we have left. And it's no easy fixtures here coming with Finn at home, and then Waterford away. Two teams pushing to stay up and not be in the playoff. So it's tough games. We need to be ready, and as you said, pushing for places to start in the cup final. This is where it happens. This is where you get your place from playing well in the last couple of games.
Yeah, and even yourself, the attacking area of the team has been so good. The number of goals scored, right up there at the top of the league, with Shamrock Rovers and Bohemians in terms of number of goals scored. And you're on the score sheet yourself recently against Bows, and all the attacking players. There's been a great spread of goals as well, and it must be a really enjoyable area of the pitch to be involved in.
Yeah, it's great. You have players behind you that will create chances whenever you want them. Just make the run, they'll find you. Even seen the other night with Dara making a little run in behind. Chris has found him and he's headed it in, but it's offside. But them runs, you have to make them because our players will find you. And I think boys are in great form going into the last couple of games. I think Billy's got 3 in the last 4 or something. It's been on great form. Dara's been great form all season. Maddie's been flying. And I think everyone just needs to push and keep going. We'll get chances and we'll score with our players we have.
Yeah, then the Ronan Coughlin, Kieran Oko, and name Melvin Lambert as well, a real embarrassment of riches in that area of the pitch, and all over the pitch really in the other positions as well. Jay, you guys have pushed each other all year. I've been lucky enough to be at training a little bit doing the media stuff, and the quality and the intensity and the levels of training, never mind the games, is really good, and that can only drive the whole group on, and the individuals obviously.
Yeah, 100%. I think you train how you play. So I think that's the biggest statement we can take from that is like our training is intense, and I think we go into games with the intensity as well. And I think that kind of helps our fitness as well. You can see in the last couple of minutes of games that we're still running around and teams are on their knees. So it can only help, especially with all the forwards. Like we're all intense, all pressing from the front. So that can only help us when we're intense in training.
And lastly, what do you expect from Finn Harps on Friday? Played them 3 times this season. The last time they were here at Richmond was a really good win for the Saints. 4-1, a couple of brilliant goals in that game. Earlier in the season, it was a victory away in Ballybuffet, but in the middle of that, the last visit to Finn Harps, Tunde Olabi was really, really impressive, and Ollie Jorgensen came out with the 3 points. So they'll definitely have a plan to come here and try and win on Friday.
Yeah, 100%. I think they're looking for the 3 points as well as we are as well. I think Olabi was different gravy up there. Hoping Finn Park, he was brilliant. So we know what we're going to expect. We played them 3 times already, to be fair. They're physical. They want to just manhandle you. They're really and it's a tough outing, to be fair. They really are like a well organized team, and they're going to be coming down looking for no other than 3 points, and we have to be in the way. We have to win. We have to get momentum again. We need the 3 points.
Great stuff, Jay. Thanks a million. We'll see you on Friday.
Thanks very much, James. See you then.